Oh, they say pay some money. They say pay some president. They say pay some technology. They say pay some war. Tell me, we got bigger headlines. Oh, we got bigger story. Yeah. There's no job, no money for us. We got bigger headlines. We got bigger story. Yeah. There's no job, no money for us. And take a coverage, the real season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of vacation, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow, living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never did to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend, the children have no food to eat. We got bigger headlines, oh, we got bigger stories. There's no job, no money for hustlers. We got bigger headlines, we got bigger stories. There's no job, no money for hustlers. No job for money, no just for glory. We got bigger headlines, we got bigger stories. There's no job, no money for hustlers. We got bigger headlines, we got bigger stories. There's no job, no money for hustlers. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Yes, of course. Excuse me, Mr. Journalist, and excuse me, Madam Journalist. I'm wondering how do you write your headlines and your press releases a day? Because I'm really getting confused, and I want you to take my questions because there are stories in the ghettos. There are stories all about, but we don't hear those stories. How come? But this is how we like to welcome you to the program. The first working day of the week, Monday. The Monday's edition of the program, the editorial review, right here on ABC Radio 105.7. The official voice of the Atlantic Broadcasting Corporation, beaming live, coming to you live and direct from the corners of Broad and Buchanan Streets, Central Monrovia, the nation's capital. So this is how I'd like to welcome you today, however you're listening, wherever you're listening from. We say a pleasant welcome to you, and let's do this together. Because the editorial review is that platform that brings you the local dailies, the trending issues, making news in the newspapers. So for the next 45 to 1 hour, We're going to be together. Let's ride up. Let's bring you the major headlines and the major stories. Our first stop this morning in the program, the editorial review, is the front page Africa newspaper. The front page Africa newspaper, volume 17, number 171. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. Today is Monday, September 11, and 2023 is the year. Gradually, we are getting there. October 10 will soon be right here. And all this noise, all this hulu baloo, the brouhaha will soon come to an end. I mean, the election noise will soon come to an end. Front page Africa newspaper, Monday's edition, September 11, 2023. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. What is on the front page of the front page Africa? Let's go for it quickly. RIA Chief of Security in Drug Deal is a question. RIA Chief of Security in Drug Deal. That's it right. But let's read it. Armed officers, armed forces of Liberia intercept minibus smuggling out suspected narcotics directly from RIA tarmac through an unauthorized gate, several under investigation. Another drug bust again. Another drug bust again in Liberia, and this time around is the armed forces of Liberia. Still on the front page, Africa front page, we have here keeping eye on elections. Keeping eye on elections. EU, that is the European Union, has sent over 2020 election observers to Liberia ahead of the October 10th, 2023 election. Keeping eye on election. So these elections are not for joke. It is taken very seriously. So no one care, no one tries to mess around these elections. This is it. I would like to leave it there for the front page Africa. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars. Another drug bust in Liberia. Our next stop is the New Republic newspaper. Life for all is the motto of the New Republic newspaper. You can grab a copy too for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. Volume 13, number 390. Monday, September 11, 2023 is the year. Like I said, you can grab a copy of the New Republic for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. Welcome to it. That's the program, the editorial review. And I'm Jackson Seclet Jr. this morning, your regular presenter, your regular host. The front page of the New Republic newspaper, what it says. Let's go for this one. Who wins the debate?
Who wins the debate on UP 12 years, CDC 6 years of development? That's the front page of the New Republic. Who wins the debate on UP 12 years and CDC 6 years development? Still on the front page of the New Republic. Still on the front page of the New Republic. Flood victim pays homage to B Mountain. Flood victim pays homage to B Mountain. We run quickly to the back page of the New Republic. Uh, Election result will be shocking. Clergyman prophesies. Election result will be shocking. Clergyman prophesies. EU begins election observers deployment. EU begins election observers deployment. JNB gets huge endorsement as 337 auxiliaries pledge support. A and J and B get huge endorsement. So this is how let's go leave it right there for the New Republic. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. That's the New Republic newspaper. Our next stop is the Oracle newspaper, the Oracle News Daily. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you, is the motto of the Oracle News Daily. You can grab a copy too for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details as well. Volume 1, number 75. The Oracle News Daily, 40 Liberian dollars is the price. What's on the front page of the Oracle News Daily? Let's take it quickly right here. Opposition join forces to count votes. Opposition join forces to count votes. They could not join forces to form one ticket, but they joining forces to count votes. I like that. Inside Father, inside Father Robert Tipo, 96 years on earth. Inside Father Robert's People, 96 years on earth. That's the next story. And the back page is all about vote for this number. Yes, of course, we leave it right there for the Oracle News Daily. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars. Our next stop this morning is the new newspaper, The Nation News since 1989, volume 34, number 98. 40 Liberian dollars is the price as well. You can grab a copy of it and read the details. What's on the front page of the new newspaper? Let's go for it. Blue Wave. Blue Wave elected We Are speaks on massive turnout. Blue Wave elected We Are speaks on massive turnout. Still on the front page of the new newspaper. Illicit mining causes flooding at Batawi. EPA's initial findings reveal. Illicit mining causes flooding at Batawi. EPA's initial finding reveals. Straight to the back page of the new newspaper. 21 Liberians get international scholarships. 21 Liberians get international scholarships. Good news there for students. Unity Party gets big boost in Maryland. Unity Party gets big boost in Maryland. CDC Youth League commits to violence-free election. CDC Youth League commits to violence-free election. EU deploys long-term observers to Liberia. That's the European Union has deployed long-term observers to Liberia ahead of the October 10th election. Government concludes JEE International Health Regulation Forum. Government concludes JEE International Health Regulation Forum. What is it in the editorial of the new newspaper? We welcome the deployment of EU election observation team. We welcome the deployment of EU election observation team. You can grab a copy of the new newspaper there for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. Our next stop this morning is the Inquirer newspaper, volume 33, number 151. And this paper too is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. You can grab a copy and read the details. Because we only bring you the headlines here on this platform. Let's go for this one quickly. 20 long-term EU election observers on mission in Liberia. 20 long-term EU election observers on mission in Liberia. Still on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Ria must be retired. CPP resolves. Ria must be retired. CPP resolve. Liberia's prepared for health emergency. Liberia prepares for health emergency. Let's go quickly to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper. One dead in River G. One dead, several injured on CDC campaign. Again, in River G, one dead, several injured on CDC campaign. Since the start of this campaign, there should be about the six. Okay, one person, Nima, River G, the girls on the trip, three, five, almost eight persons now have died. Jesus, what is happening? Still on the back page of the Inquirer newspaper, IG clarifies Cape Mount security saga. That's Police IG Inspector General Pacto clarifies Cape Mount security saga. You can grab a copy of this paper for 40 Liberian dollars. 29 days to presidential and legislative election. It used to be 300 plus days. Now we are at 29 days. What's the editorial? Liberia deserves global attention. Liberia deserves global attention. Liberia deserves global attention. Our next stop this morning is the independent newspaper. Liberia's most investigative newspaper is the motto. The independent newspaper. And it's volume 22, number 188. You can grab a copy for 40 Liberian dollars. Let's go. On electricity, roles and employment, CDC offset UP. Dozios shows. On electricity, roles and employment, CDC offsets UP. Dozios show. Wow. EU deploys high power election observers here. EU deploys high power election observers here. Back page of the Independent. It's all about vote for this number. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars. What's the editorial? Guest commentary. The Looming Show. Prince Johnson violent history. Threatening Joseph Boakar's candidacy and Liberia's democracy. Wow. You can grab a copy for just 40 Liberian dollars. Our next stop is the Women Voices newspaper. The voices of women must be heard. That's the motto of the Women Voices newspaper. Volume 12, number 69. 40 Liberian dollars is the price as well. You can grab a copy and read the details. Let's go quickly. Women eye the legislature with big vision. Women eye the legislature with big vision. Women voices spotlight on female candidates. Number one. EU deploys election observer across Liberia. EU deploys election observers across Liberia. Quickly to the back page. CDC Youth League heightens call for peaceful election. CDC Youth League heightens call for peaceful election. Riley's turnout can determine the outcome of October 10th polls. Riley's turnout can determine the outcome of October 10th polls. That's it. Who's saying that one? You can grab a copy of the Women Voices for just 40 Liberian dollars. Accelemeter GOL awards advanced degrees, international scholarships to 21 Liberians. What's the editorial of the Women Voices? Justice must be served in Sarah Y. Morris murder case. Justice must be served in Sarah Y. Morris murder case. Our next stop this morning, truly independent is the motto of the New Dawn newspaper. Truly independent. Volume 13, number 159. And it's Monday, September 11, 2023. You can grab a copy for just 40 Liberian dollars. Front page of the New Dawn newspaper. EU deploys observers ahead of 2023 elections. EU deploys observers ahead of 2023 elections. CDC Youth League commits to violence-free campaign. CDC Youth League commits to violence-free campaign. This should be the call of every Liberian, a violence-free campaign. Back page of the New Dawn. Back page of the New Dawn. Cummings questions poverty and misabundance. Cummings questions poverty and misabundance of resources. You can grab a copy for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. What the editorial says: welcoming the EU election observer mission to Liberia. Welcoming the EU election observer mission to Liberia. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details therein. Our next and final stop this morning on the papers. We too belong is the motto of the Hot Pepper newspaper. You can grab a copy of it for just 40 Liberian dollars and read the details. Volume 6, number 11215. September 11, 2023, and it's Monday. Let's go there. The front page of the Hot Pepper newspaper has US 772,425 paid to Cocoa rubber plantation workers. The We Are Government's historic victory. The We Are Government historic victory. In the spirit of solidifying peace, CDC cancels September 17th concert to give chance for Unity Party's campaign launch. Yeah, for sure. That's a good step in the right direction. I also was contemplating on that it was uncalled for that the CDC will be holding a rally or a concert on that day as well. But thanks to the leadership that they've decided to cancel that rally, and we say kudos to the CDC there. We run quickly to the back page, and the back page is all about vote for this number again. What's in it for the editorial? The incumbent CDC and the politics of the opposition. The incumbent CDC and the politics of the opposition. This is how we come to the end of the papers here. And shortly we move quickly to the next segment. That's the talking point. We set the basis, make our own position, and activate the phone lines for your participation. Few bars of our theme song will return. We go strictly into the conversation. So we bring this one down right here and go straightly into our conversation this morning. And our conversation is from the front page Africa newspaper, RIA Chief of Security in drug deal. Let's read a few lines of this story and make our position and activate the phone lines. Armed forces of Liberia intercept minibus smuggling out suspected narcotics directly from RIA tarmac through unauthorized gate. Several under investigation. RIA Chief of Security in drug deal. Let's go. Samuel Freeman, the security manager at at the Rabat International Airport, is currently under investigation for his alleged involvement in an attempt to transport several boxes suspected of containing con- contraband directly from the tarmac using an unauthorized gate at the airport. When contacted by Front Page Africa, the management of the Rabat International Airport confirmed the interception of the boxes by officers of the armed forces of Liberia assigned at the airport. Front Page Africa gathered that the boxes were being transported in a minibus and was escorted by Mr. Freeman, who informed the AFL officers that the consignment belonged to President George Weah's Chief of Protocol, Miss Nora Finabono. However, Miss Bono vehemently denied knowledge of the boxes when she was contacted by the management of the airport. The confiscated the confiscated boxes have been turned over to the Custom Department of the Liberia Revenue Authority. Wow. Another drug bust again in Liberia. Few months back, there was a huge drug bust. That one was at the free port of Monrovia, 100 million cocaine case. It was traced from way there, Mexico, Brazil, and all the way it came to Liberia. It was cleared and all, and with the help of our international partners, particularly the American embassy, we arrested those guys. They were taken to court after several weeks of court proceedings. Liberia lost that case, and that case became the center of discussion all over the place. How the people who were caught, and every one of them said, "We don't know, we don't know, we don't know." And in the end, and that's how it went under the carpet. The court says those people free, and they walked away from here. Now another one has been discovered. This time they using the airport. They say they caught her at the freeport on the sea. So again, where use the air? They use the airport. The security chief at the Rabat International Airport. Yes, Samuel Fremont, chief of security manager. He the one was escorting the boxes containing those narcotics when the AFL soldiers arrested them, and he started to call names of people who he said those boxes uh, were belonging to. Hope that this one will not also be swept under the carpet, not under the carpet per se, but will also go to court, and those in charge or those responsible will not be set free again. The issue of drugs in our country is very important. It cannot be overly emphasized. Look around you and you know, because people who are in charge of these things are allowing it to enter our country, destroying our youthful population. Head of security, you who's supposed to ensure that these things do not have entry or do not get entry into our country. You are the one allegedly escorting the narcotics into the country. How do we expect the issue of drugs to be getting rid of? How? When the people who are supposed to keep eye on it are the very people who are involved, deeply involved in its dealings. According, the law has been passed. The law has been passed. Those people will not be billed. No, according to the law, these people will not be billed. Those of you who bring it in the country and who are dealers of it, you cannot get billed. The only people that get billed are those people who the law refers to as the victims, those people who take in the drugs. So we hope that with the new law that has been passed, that it can kickstart immediately with this drug outbreak at the Roberts International Airport. Samuel Fremont and his likes and his team should be brought to book. Samuel Fremont must be made to answer why is it that he was escorting that drug and where did he get it from, and all of the details surrounding. We cannot afford the importation of drugs in our country. Maybe we cannot eradicate the intake of drugs or the drugs dealing in our country, but we can minimize it to a certain level, and those responsible must be bold enough to take the bull by his horn. But we cannot have folks like Samuel Fremont, who is the head of security at the Rabat International Airport, allegedly being the one escorting these things. This is wrong. This is extremely wrong, and we hope and pray that the law will take its course. 0777105 0555105 are the numbers to call this morning and be a part of the conversation. And maybe if you are watching live and want to call through WhatsApp, 077 plus 231-775-030-966 plus 231-775-030-966 are the numbers to call this morning. This person. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you join me from? Go ahead, Siafa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what actually is the content. You understand? Because I want to, I want to believe that it's a drug to me. You understand? Because that any ordinary document there, it will be a lot of because it is also a task to hire up. This to visualize the keep only on to be and they want to put on security and all kind of things that lie. That are never now the people that happen nonsense.
Thank you very much.
They will hire up as a visually as name, but temporary will continue to expose them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. 0777105 100 This person. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you join me from?
My name is Josie Innovative. We're calling from the Shitu Hospital College.
Go ahead, Josie.
Yeah, this is not for politics about humanity. I think the chief of security from the Allah is to be seriously investigated. And now the claim we made is connected to Kinabono is also need to be investigated to know as to what because it's about young people of our country.
Sure.
I think that or we pass the law, we should implement the law. So I think that serious investigation will be taking place. So I want to talk to the government and the police to see how they can come into situations only to see how they can get an outcome. It shouldn't be like a 1 week thing and it's
all right. Thank you very much. 0777105 0555105 are the numbers to call. Or maybe you want to use WhatsApp, you can call on +2317750300966. +2317750300966 is our WhatsApp line. 0777105 0555105 What do you make of the alert drug bust there at the Roberts International Airport with the chief security Samuel Freeman being at the center of it all? But he has called some names. He said those boxes belong to, and the boxes is believed to be containing narcotics. Yes, it's the same situation that occurred at the Roberts, that the Freeport of Monrovia. That one, it was a very huge consignment, 100 million cocaine. And we arrested those behind it, took them to court here. At the end of the day, there were not sufficient evidence to convict those people. And in the end, they were allowed to walk freely out of the courts. And many Liberians were disappointed. Every international community, the U.S. Embassy issued statement to that effect. It was widely reported. Today, we have another one. This is a make or break for this government. Yes, like the same way the 100 million was, but you allow it slip your hands. Do not allow this one slip your hands. Already there are speculations across this country that it is because of this regime that the issue of push is in this town. The regime is behind it. With this speculation, with this other one that the airport manager, the airport security manager is even calling big names to clean the attention of this government to clear her name. The government should take this very seriously. Any attempt to undermine this cocaine or this drug situation, it will validate all of the comments being made by the public, meaning the opposition, that this government is the sole dealer of drugs. This is wrong. So government should take this thing very seriously. Government should take it very seriously and ensure that those behind it are brought to book, to be arrested. This person right here and face the full weight of the law. Not just arrested, but they must face the full weight of the law. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you join me from?
My name is Hawa Kwali. I'm speaking on
Go ahead, Hawa. Make your point.
Yes, I want to say this government and the church money we are because our brother and sister, most of them are the street, taking push, is damaging their life. And I want for President George Hannah Weir to look at it. Because if we see our brothers and sisters on the street misbehaving, we will not be satisfied of it. So we begging for him to take action of it. We're not against him, but he needs to what put stop to this bad judge that's coming to Liberia.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This person here. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you join me from, sir? Go ahead. Make your point.
As a journalist, I think you can remember Odile was interrogated as the was a representative when she was called. The lady from the PTA era and said she saw a video
Mm-hmm.
a lawmaker.
Yeah, but she didn't call a lawmaker name.
Yeah, yeah, she not call a lawmaker name, but the interrogator, it seems at the end of the day, she has to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
So that's almost like what he's saying, which I try to concur with, is this. If you see people calling CPP, the information is that the area was hit by people from the embassy.
Mm-hmm.
By the embassy that hit the area,
Mm-hmm.
and now you see the repo route, taking another route that is not usually being used.
Mm-hmm.
Now these bumpers were arrested.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they will investigate. Because I'm going to investigation by the one thing is going on, nothing can cover that one. People probably say nothing can cover it, nothing can cover it, or nothing can cover it. But I hope they will take it very serious and will find those that are culpable. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 077710510 055510510. This person. Move away from the monitor, please. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you join me from?
This is Darrington Town calling from Charleston.
Go ahead, darling. Don't make your point.
You see, if you want the brother turn to like how Haiti, how the one I call it.
Labrador tend to what?
Haiti, what happened in Haiti?
I've not been to Haiti, so I don't know what happened in there. That all.
Yeah. Okay. If you have DSTV, just watch Al Jazeera and see what's happening there. The youth,
Mm-hmm.
the youth have taken guns. They are on the street. They're shooting everywhere in the Mediterranean, everywhere.
Okay.
Because of drugs, because they have turned to drugs addict. So majority of the youth now in city they have turned to drugs addict. So they tell the policemen they want them. Now the what? They think the military is upside down. Now what I'm not saying, I'm saying that these people they're making our children to turn to zombies. You see the getting message the children from time, they make them they work somewhere, we go tell them that we want push. Go and tell them that we want push. Now as you are giving money to them, that's the message you are giving them. And now the children are getting very, very unreasonable because they are being trying to support doing because you see they have a call of barrier in every district now in this city. They are established local barrier and this district are distributing jobs on those children so that they cannot be to the right mind and if you vote because they want to vote. They have it. It's the same message right there.
Okay.
What they are doing so they will not take here.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead, conclude.
They were not careful, like bro would turn to Haiti. The youth with them lose a bar that will not able to. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This person right here, 077710510 055510510. Hello, your name and where you join me from?
Yeah, I'm giving a female. But you got to be honest.
Go ahead, Freeman. Make your point.
Okay, brother disappointed in the rescue model.
Why you disappointed in the rescue model?
Okay, I'm disappointed in the rescue model in the sense that you rescue model. So now when there is a D, the convention D is very home.
How do you know that it is on? How do you know they won't?
Because the application layer is on.
So when hey, stop. Let have the conversation. When somebody levy allegation against you, it means true. When somebody just get and say you can kill, then not true.
The allegation there is the very proven fact.
Where's the fact? Where is the fact? Where is the fact that the man proving?
The fact is
Mm-hmm.
the rest order is in Ambono.
So, my man, we're gonna speak last year. Beginning little 0 777 105 100 0 555 105 100. They may has accused the person or something, and the woman says no, it's not her. Then you say yeah. So prove it beyond all reasonable that she's the one who owns it. What kind of business is it? Then you say on the way you want to accuse somebody. No, you're not do for. So two more calls and we'll call you. This person, hello. Good morning, your name and where you join me from. You say your name? Go ahead. Go ahead. Too bad they didn't call you or I think your credit got finished. This person last caller. Hello. Okay. Hey, Oscar Jaikuya. Go ahead. My son, oh brother. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank, thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is how I would like to draw the curtains onto this presentation. Shortly, ABC Radio News comes on at 12 middays. Until I talk to you on tomorrow, we are not taking any more calls. You can drop the line now. My name is Jackson Secret Jr. Bye bye from my end.